Dad is coming home today. He's been gone for a little while hunting down in Georgia on some property that we have, and today he is going to come back, and he could probably be here any minute. I took a look outside and I realized my truck was parked in front of the garage door, and the 4Runner is also in front of the garage door, and he will probably want to be able to back right up to the garage door, unload all his laundry, unload the deer meat that he has, and some of the other things, and it would be a whole lot easier to do that without walking past two vehicles. So I'm out here to move a car and a truck. It's been raining here, and Dee Dee's here, so we've got her car, but I should have plenty of room to back the truck out and move the 4Runner. Come on. Let's see, what do we have on tape? Okay, sounds like Brooks and Dunn is on the stereo for my short little drive. Looks like maybe I need to do my windshield wipers. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to see now. Sometimes this thing slides going down, and we are sliding. Okay, got the sliding fixed. Okay, successfully got the truck moved. Alright, now I'm gonna go move the 4Runner. I literally just did a fall video that was just a couple days ago, but even overnight I really feel like these colors right here, on my way back up to the house I'm walking, I feel like these colors have popped even more just since a few days ago. It's crazy. I just feel like I always want to bring you guys the prettiest fall colors. And it's like, you want to, I want to be able to do the video while the colors are still bright and crisp and pretty, and that can change like in a day, in a night, if it gets down real cold, or if it rains a bunch, or the wind blows. And it's been raining, and it's going to keep raining probably all week. And I'm like, man, should I have done it, like, should I have made my video today, or tomorrow, or the next day? Just thinking about the real brightness and fullness of the color, but no one says that I can't make another one, and I may. Okay, I gotta see what I gotta do next. I guess I can wait until he gets here to open the garage door, but that should certainly help. And now I'm just anxiously awaiting for him to arrive. We all are, we miss him. The boys have been saying, Papa, Papa, where's Papa? And I woke up and I told Ira, I said, Papa's gonna come see you today. He's coming, so. Ira, I think I hear Papa. You waiting for him? Mm-hmm. Did I hear Paul instead of Papa?
Paul.
Paul, yeah, did I hear Paul instead of Papa? He's coming though. Papa should be here any minute.
Paul.
Paul, yeah. Ira's so excited. I'm holding Ira and he is just stoked. Paul does have a Toyota Tacoma, and I think that that's probably what we heard, because Dad's driving a Toyota. But he should be here any minute. I think I hear another truck coming down the road. While we're waiting for Papa, we did see somebody else. Say, hey, Binks.
Binky.
Binky, yeah. Can you say Binky, Ira?
Hey.
Hey, Binky. Can you say, hey, Binky? Yeah, he wants to come see what you're doing. Yeah, hey, Binks. The first time we heard something, it was Paul. Mama.
Paul.
We heard Paul, we did, but I think this is Papa. Yay, look! It's really Papa! Yay! Ira, are you excited?
You missed Papa, didn't you?
I think Binks is excited to see him too.
Isn't it Papa?
Say, yay, Papa!
Papa's got his tunes to jam.
Yeah. Yay! Papa's home! These boys were waiting and waiting and waiting.
Welcome committee.
It's the welcome committee. How was the drive?
It was wet.
Yeah, I guess so. Wet and rainy.
Rained all the way.
Dad found us some old bottles. Wow. Wow.
It was probably vinegar or something.
That's 1 gallon. That's pretty cool. Wow. And you just found them down in the woods intact? Cool. This is the jet sled I mentioned in a couple videos ago. Of course, it's handy for dragging deer after you've killed a deer, but it's also handy to pack all your stuff in. It fits quite nicely in the bed of the truck. I like that. What we got in here? We got a chainsaw.
Chainsaw, pole saw, tools.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Oh, I don't doubt it's probably super heavy.
Might need help. I'm just gonna leave it in there because.
Okay, well, hold on and I'll help you. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, it is heavy. I will say the jet sled is heavy. Dad, give me this look. You might be able to see it on camera. He's like, are you sure you can handle this? It wasn't too bad though, because we were just going straight down to the ground. Are you still laughing? My gosh. He must just be really excited. Okay, show us what's in the cooler. We want to know.
Ice bottles and a little bit of meat, some orange juice.
Looks like soup.
And a big thing of frozen soup that we made.
Oh yay, that's that soup that you talked about that was so good. That's awesome. I'll get to try it too.
Real good.
Cool. Cool, cool. What's in this second one?
Just stuff I didn't want to get wet. Just
I see.
bullets and
Smart.
shoes. And did get Oliver sent me a can of beets.
Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice of him to share.
are-
Yeah.
Those are really, really good.
That looks good. That was nice of him. That's a good idea. Keep your stuff dry. Got your ammo crate.
Dirty clothes.
Yep. Dirty clothes. You've about got it unpacked. Dad said the front seat is full, so maybe I could do something to help up here while they're watching the boys in the basement. This looks like luggage. Get a hat. Maybe we could get a bag. Oh, the lighting's got my hand looking weird. Okay, we'll carry this in here. Come back for the second load. We'll get this. Let's see, I can get that too. Get both of these. Dad got the last suitcase out, and so I think all that's left is the rest of what's here. I can get this in the backpack. I want to go hunting next. Look, I got your backpack and your things, your cushions, seat cushions. What is in this backpack?
My coat.
Only one coat?
Yeah.
And this axe?
Yep.
It must be a heavy coat because this backpack's heavy.
It's a big, heavy wool coat.
Dad got the boots and the sweatshirt I left in there. I almost got it. I was like, I got the backpack. That's the coolest part. Dad is currently on the phone with Papaw. He likes to call him when he gets home, let him know that he got here. Papaw is staying down there. It's raining again. And so he just likes to check back in with him and let him know he returned safely. Maybe here in a little bit we might eat some lunch. I want to talk to Dad about deer camp and kind of ask him about the deer camp experience and see how his trip went. What Papaw say?
He didn't see nothing.
You got to let him know that you got here. Papaw stayed down there. He didn't come home, did he?
Nope, he's still there.
Hey, buddy. What, you just want to be mean? You don't want to be sweet? You don't like... I can't hold him outside. I can hold him inside, but outside I'm a different person to him. Isn't that stupid?
Yeah.
Dad is off the phone with Papaw. I asked him if I could borrow just a minute of his time so he could talk to us a little bit about deer camp, the general deer camp experience. I had a video maybe a couple days ago, a week ago, something where we talked about deer meat. So this is kind of the experience, what leads up to getting the deer meat. Deer camp when he goes to Georgia to hunt or when he hunts up here. But talk to us about deer camp.
We don't know.
Well, do you do anything different at deer camp? You know, it's kind of supposed to be a fun time, right? Like a retreat, a vacation, I don't know. So it's something you only get to do once a year, so.
Well, it's a little lazier than hunting up here, I can tell you that, because, it's basically just like being at home. We've got a an old single wide trailer. It's just like being at home, TV, air conditioning, and wash clothes and all that stuff. So it's a whole lot more than it used to be. It used to
Cushier.
be, yeah, we used to stay in campers, and at one time we stayed in tents a lot, way back there when I was young. I don't believe I could stand that now, but we did that for a while, and then we upgraded to a camper, and we thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
And it was, but once you get out of a camper, especially if you're going to spend 8 or 10 or 12 days like I do, you realize how much room you don't have when you get out of that into something bigger, you know.
Right. When me and Corey were little, we have been, or younger I should say, we've been to this deer camp, the specific camp that he's talking about. But I remember the days when we went to a different deer camp that you guys were on, a different lease. And that's when we had campers. And we had just like a little like single room camper, I remember. And there was a decent sized bed. And we would basically, like, when me and Corey were super little, would all pile in that bed. And then you got a different camper. It had bunks in it, like little bunks. And me and Corey both had a bunk, and we really thought that was something. And Papaw had like a little kind of one room camper too. And we loved that. It was so special. We would, in the morning, we couldn't wait to wake up, go to Papaw's camper, and he would make breakfast. And we would sit on the bed and watch the little TV he had in there, and he kept cereal, and we would eat like Trix cereal. And so that's the deer camp experience that I'm remembering. It was less hunting, more of like, we just got to come along, and we would run around and play outside, and we'd bring books, we'd bring our bicycles, and we would ride. There was always somewhere open, because in Georgia it's flat. At least further south in Georgia it's flat. It's not like here, so there's lots of places to ride our bikes. And they would hunt, and they would, be gone, and they would come back. I remember one time they come back, and we had already taken a bath. We had our pajamas on, and Dad had killed a deer, and they went over and they hung it on the skinning pole, and there's a picture somewhere, and we were wearing our pajamas, and Papa said, come over here and start this process and get to helping before you went. You had to do something before you came back.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Well, I have some fond memories. Obviously, I don't have as many memories as you do, but I have some fond memories of deer camp, but it's more about like what me and Corey were doing, playing, less of the hunting experience.
Well, it used to be all about going and killing the deer, and it still is to some extent, but as you get older, it's more about just the experience of it and getting away from home and, cooking and eating good and just enjoying it. And I still like to hunt and kill the deer, but it's not as much as I did when I was young. I like the whole experience as much now instead of just going and getting the deer.
That makes sense, yeah.
I enjoy the cold weather and cooking. Like this week down there, it turned off kind of cold, and we made a big old pot of soup and cooked it on a fish cooker out on the front porch in the cold air, and you could smell the propane and the soup simultaneously while it was cooking. And it was a cold, breezy, overcast day, and that's the kind of stuff I enjoy. Just hanging out and nothing any particular to do. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, the camp atmosphere.
Camp atmosphere. That's right, and that's what it's. As I've got older, that's what it's all about now. I really enjoy that.
I remember a little bit of that, like the cooking, like the propane. Papa would cook us something to eat, hamburgers, or sometimes we had fish, or if somebody killed a deer, we had deer meat. Just kind of that whole family feel. We were all there together. I think that's some of the funnest part when you get to go to kind of camp. You have that different feel because you're in a different place. Now, if you just hunt where you live, you're like, okay, well, I'm just hunting at my house.
Yep.
But that kind of camaraderie of all being together in a different place, I think, is special.
It is, and I've been doing it a long, long time.
Yeah.
40-something years. Probably 46, 7 years I've been doing that.
Wow.
When I was a young boy, and I can remember, back then, the camp experience, how much it's changed from then till now. It's kind of the same in one way, but it has changed a whole lot in another way. A lot of the people we used to hunt with ain't with us no more.
Right.
Or the ones that are not able to hunt, and remembering all the old stories and funny things that happened through that many years is, you know, you always got that in your head.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I think that's really fun.
And it, you know, it kind of it makes you a different person than it would had you not done that.
Had you not had the experience.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I've done it.
Sure.
I've not missed a year, except for one. I missed the year that we built this house. I didn't hunt any, and that was not an easy thing for me to do.
Oh yeah, that'd been tough.
But every single year since about, I don't know, 78, 79, 80, I've not missed a year except the year we built this house. I went down there and hunted up here too, and it's had a whole lot of fun, and we've eaten a whole lot of good meals because of it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the cool thing, if you have somebody in your family who really enjoys hunting and fishing. Hopefully you do too, but then I feel like just by association, we luckily reap the benefits. So having somebody to go do all the hard work for us while I'm sitting here warm and cushy, and you know, when Dad would leave, especially when Corey was still here before she got married, we would all like pile into the living room, or just, I don't know, I guess Mom wanted, it was like, she knew we missed Dad, and so she's like, well, let's do something special. We'll watch a movie, or we'll make cookies, just something like that. So I have kind of sweet memories of just all of us being together too, you know, her trying to make it special. But I do think probably one of the fun things about deer camp is the food. I was thinking about that soup, and because Dad had called us during the week, and he was talking about, I was like, oh man, I want some of this soup I've heard about. You know, it's a slower pace. You're not, you're you know, you've taken time. If you, like Austin takes vacation time, and so then you're like, this is my time to slow down and do something I enjoy.
Right.
And if I want to make soup, I make soup, and I don't have this like schedule of I have to make the soup before I go to work.
Right.
And then I have to take the soup to work and just eat it really fast in an office on my lunch break and not even enjoy it. You know, deer camp is awesome. I haven't been in so many years. I mean, so many years, but I loved every minute of it when we were there. It was just a exciting place to be. Most exciting when there's deer being killed. So you have something to eat. Dad did tell me that him and Papa had tried out some of the deer that you killed already.
Oh yeah, yeah. We ate a little bit of the tenderloin a few nights ago, and it was most excellent.
I'm gonna be looking for some now.
Yeah. Well, I brought it home.
I did see some under the soup in the cooler.
Brought some soup home too.
We could have both. Think about that. Corey had some sourdough bread in there, so we could really have a meal with that. I have some spaghetti casserole left over that I made, so we'll have to eat that too.
Yep.
We just have plenty to eat. Well, thanks for talking to us about deer camp. I think it's different anywhere you go.
It is. I mean, a lot of places, geographically, they do things different, and things, you know, in the South, they do it different than they do in the North, or out West even, or whatever.
Yeah.
And
it's interesting.
And I'm interested in all those too, just because I watch a lot of videos, especially of the up north, you know, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, around then, because I'm enamored by the cold weather and the snow, and the leaves change up there so much earlier than they do here, and fall begins while we're still hot. And
yeah.
I'm always interested in where the cool weather is, because I don't like hot weather.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not conducive to having to tromp through the woods with all of, you know, everything that you got to take in there.
And it's, you know,
yeah,
what I've seen of up there, I've never been there. It's just so pretty.
it is beautiful.
I'd like to see it one day. I would love to go up there and hunt one day.
Listen, we'll make a road trip. I know the way. I've been, I flew the few times that I went, but listen, I can get us to Michigan. We'll just come out here and get on the highway, and it's probably a straight shot. Comment below and tell me what road, give me the road name, give me the number, which road. I'm thinking about, like, when I went out west with Donna and Michael, which there's routes that just run all the way across. There's like the southern like route that follows old Route 66, and then there's the top route. So there's got to be, that's a horizontal. There's got to be vertical routes, right?
There is.
Yeah, somebody will know. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video of welcoming Dad home from deer camp. We're super excited to have him back. I'm so glad that he can go and do something he loves, and again, we get to reap the benefit, but it's fun to have him back too. It's lonely. The house is quiet and lonely, and the boys all week have been saying, Papa, especially when Ira gets in trouble. That's when he says it. Papa, where's Papa? And I know we were the same way when we were little. Where's Dad? When's Dad coming home? Where's Dad? And Mom would say, tomorrow. He's going to come home tomorrow, and he's going to bring us some deer meat. And it's just a really special thing for my family that we've always done. So hopefully that's something that you know about, or maybe your family members hunt, or maybe somebody will take up hunting and you can enjoy the wonderful benefit of this fresh food in your family. But until then, until we see you on the next video, it's raining again. We're going to sign off here. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the next one.